Chapter 18 Waste Disposal. We will learn types of waste, disposal of waste, urban and rural waste, the 3 R's, agencies involved in garbage disposal. The material that is no longer needed and useless is called waste material or garbage. A large quantity of waste is produced in the houses, schools, offices, and factories every day. This waste has to be disposed of in such a way that it does not have any harmful impact on our surroundings. If the garbage is not disposed of regularly, it becomes a breeding ground for various harmful insects and germs. Typhoid, cholera, and diarrhea are some common diseases that spread due to the rotten waste. Types of waste. Waste is of 2 types, biodegradable and non-biodegradable. The waste that rot easily are called biodegradable waste. They do not cause much harm to the environment. These waste degrade, break down and mix with the soil. Vegetables and fruit peels, natural fabrics, paper, leaves, human and animal excreta are biodegradable waste. The waste that do not rot easily are called non-biodegradable waste. Things made of plastic, polythene, glass, and metals fall under this category. These remain in the environment for a long period of time and cause harm. Types of waste should be handled differently to reduce their harmful effects on the environment. We follow a color code for the segregation of waste. Green bin for biodegradable waste. Blue bin for non-biodegradable waste. Disposal of waste. It is our responsibility to keep our surroundings clean. We collect the household waste in a dustbin. The garbage collector collects the garbage from our homes and dumps it in the community dustbins of that area. Then the trucks of local municipal authorities pick up this garbage and take it for disposal. Waste are disposed in many ways. Open dumping. In this method, the garbage is carried to an open ground outside the town or city limits. Thus, heaps of garbage are made which pollute the environment by creating a foul smell in the surroundings. Landfill. In this method, big and deep pits called landfills are dug outside cities. A landfill is a low-lying area where garbage is deposited and then buried. Once the landfill is filled, it is covered with soil. It is a very safe means of disposal of waste as there is no risk of catching diseases and also it does not create any foul smell. Incineration. In cities, solid waste are sometimes burnt in big furnaces called incinerators. In this method, the waste is disposed by dumping it at one place and then burning it. This is called incineration. It does not allow insects or germs to breed. It also does not create any foul smell. However, this is not a good process as it causes air pollution. Compost pit. Composting is a good method to dispose of biodegradable waste. In villages, deep pits are dug to dump the household waste in it. This waste is often covered with soil. After a few days, this waste turns into manure. This method of waste disposal is known as composting. Urban and rural waste. People living in urban areas earn more money than the people living in rural areas. As a result, urban people spend more on food, clothes, electronic goods, entertainment, etc. This leads to generation of more waste in towns and cities. The 3 R's. Non-biodegradable waste cannot be disposed of, so we should try to control its production and try to manage it by practicing the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse and recycle. Reduce. The first step should be reduction of waste and buy only those things that we need and can use. If we generate less waste, half of the problem is solved. For this, we should use cloth or jute bags instead of paper or plastic bags. We must avoid buying things with lots of packaging material. Also, we must avoid using plastic boxes, metal foil and plastic bottles. Reuse. Reusing means using those items again that otherwise would have been thrown away as waste. We can use cloth napkins for wrapping food instead of aluminium foil. We can also use chalk and blackboards for doing rough work. Old clothes can be reused. We can donate old clothes to the needy people. Reusing saves money and puts waste to good use. Fact file. If one sheet of paper is saved in a day, then almost 90,000 trees are saved every year. Recycle. The process of converting used items into new things is called recycling. Discarded products like paper, old magazines, newspapers, etc. can be collected and processed into new paper products such as envelopes, notebooks, wrapping paper, etc. Non-biodegradable waste like plastic, glass and rubber can also be recycled. Agencies involved in garbage disposal. It is the responsibility of every individual to keep one's surroundings clean. But the disposal of waste is done on a large scale. It is not a single person's job. There are many agencies involved in this job. The sweepers collect the garbage from our homes and dump it in the garbage dumps. Trucks of municipal corporation of the city take away this garbage and dump it in the landfills away from our city. Keyword: biodegradable waste. The waste that rot easily. Non-biodegradable waste. The waste that do not rot easily. Incinerators. Big furnaces to build solid waste. Recycling. The process of converting used items into new things. Points to recall. The material that is no longer needed and useless is called waste material or garbage. The two types of waste are biodegradable and non-biodegradable. The waste that can be disposed of by opening dumping, landfilling and incineration. Compositing is a good method of disposing of biodegradable waste. We can solve the problem of waste disposal by following the 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle. It is the responsibility of every individual to keep one's surroundings clean.